Oh, she's squealing. I think I'm a little too big for this one. Shh, shh. Anyhow, welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Justin Green, and if it's your first time here, you may want to consider subscribing, because today we're starting something brand American Muscle. Anyways, we're starting something brand new today. We're going to be taking the Funtier out on its first camping / overlanding adventure. Now, we're kind of going in, well, I'm not going to say blind. I got some backup plans, but we're going to go try to find a forest road somewhere up near Overland, Tennessee in the Cherokee National Forest. Try to find a nice forest road that we can just get back in, settle in, find us a spot to camp for the night. All else fails, we'll hit up a campground if we can get in. It is Labor Day weekend here, so that's the plan at least. I've got stock suspension, stock tires on this thing, so I can't go too crazy off-road right now. So for the first little bit, we're gonna have to do some basic trips, some like I said, we may end up just at a basic campground just so I can test out some of the gear. The rooftop tent, this will be the first time that we've actually slept in it, just to kind of test some stuff out. We've got a lot of the cook stuff, the kitchen stuff, a lot of this I've never used before on this setup, so we're gonna have to try to take it easy, but we're gonna try to find a forest road if all goes well. I've got some stuff loaded up in the Funtier now, so I've still got to go get the food, get it in the cooler. We got to stop and get ice. I got to get Beth and Riker ready. They've been up like 2 hours longer than me, and anyhow. Sorry, babe, I love you. But anyways, we're gonna hit the road here shortly, so I'm gonna finish packing up. You guys be sure to stick with us. This is gonna be the first ever trip out in the Funtier with the camping setup, so I'm super excited. We'll see you guys on the road. Alright, we're just above Rock Creek in Overland, Tennessee. We just turned off of the main road onto a Forest Service road, and we are heading up through here now. This is hopefully where we'll find our camping destination, but as long as the road don't get too rough. There's a car up in front of us, so as long as they make it, I know we're good. So anyhow, let's head on up the mountain here and keep an eye out for a good camping spot. Alright, so we just come up Forest Road 230 per the guide GPS. There was a camping spot that was listed on Overlander app, and we drove by it on the way up. I don't think it's what we're looking for. It's right off of the Forest Service road, and there's not even enough room for the truck and the tent to be extended out. So we came all the way on up to a little turnaround here, and I'm pretty sure this is what they call beauty spot. So we're going to maybe get out and check it out for a minute or two, see if we can get some nice pictures and videos while we're here, and then probably go exploring a little bit more, see what we can find, and possibly, like I said, end up at Rock Creek Campground if there's any open spots. Who knows where we'll end up. This was just the first guess coming up Forest Road 230, and it ain't gonna pan out for a camping spot, so not with a rooftop tent at least. So anyhow, we're up here. We're gonna check out the beauty spot. We'll give you guys a little bit of a view too, so we'll see you out there.
Nobody else got outside.
Alright guys, this is pretty amazing, especially with the clouds today, blue sky behind it. It just it makes for some amazing looking scenery. You can see, I mean, literally in 360 degrees, it's absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, this would be a great place to camp, but you can't get a vehicle up here, and we've got a rooftop tent. But as you can see in this area, you can hike up here and backpack up and bring your tent up here and camp up here. There's little campsites and little fire pits just strung across the whole tops of these balds. And it looks like we can go on out, and there's another big bald and clearing out through there. So beauty spot in Erwin, Tennessee. Definitely come check this out if you're in the area or if you're passing through. Especially in the right conditions, this place would be amazing. I'd love to see like may have to come back up here as I know a storm's coming through and just try to track a storm going across the mountains. That would probably be pretty sweet footage. So yeah, we're probably going to head back toward the car here in a minute and see if we can't try to find somewhere to camp tonight. So spot number one didn't work out as planned, so we're gonna go around and see if we can find something. See y'all. Alright, so the waypoint that I had from my Overlander was off of this same forest road that took us up to Beauty Spot, and this is the campsite that I had programmed in. We were thinking about setting up in. We could probably fit the tent hanging off of the truck right here. It'd be nice if we could get the truck back in here and get it leveled out, but it's just on a really steep bank. And you guys, let me show you. So see, I don't think the truck would fit through here very well. And there's a lot of traffic coming up this road, so I'm afraid we'd be bothered. And there's a trail. You can see some people hiking down through here right now. So just not the kind of spot that I thought it was going to be. Just too much traffic. I think we would be bothered quite a bit. Which I know if we're thinking about going to a campground, it's going to be a lot more traffic than that. But for our first outage, I just don't think this is the one that we want to be at. So we're going to head back down Forest Road 230, I believe it is, back out toward Rock Creek. We may stop by there and see if they've got any spots, and then go do some more adventuring. I don't know. It's hard telling where we'll end up, so just stick with us, guys. All right, new game plan. Note to self, always plan this a little more. All the campgrounds and campsites around us are pretty much booked up because of the Labor Day holiday. So we're heading towards Fall Creek area in Russellville, Tennessee, about an hour away. We found a campground there. Says he's got some spots, so we're going to go check them out. Not ideal by any means. Good thing is my uncle has a RV on a campsite pretty close to there, so may be able to see some family tonight. That's where my parents are now. But anyhow, somebody's calling now. Anyhow, we're back on the road. Take us about an hour to get there, so it probably works out better this way. We can test the equipment. We'll be at a pretty established site, not out in the middle of nowhere in case something wasn't to work right or go wrong. So probably smarter to do this than it is to be out in the back country, but either way, we'll get to sleep in the tent tonight, so we'll see y'all when we get down the road. Alright, so we're at Greenlee Campground in Russellville, Tennessee. My uncle has a camper that's literally just right across the cove from here. They recommended coming here since we couldn't really find a place. We looked up, we got a pretty level spot. Not anybody right up on us. We got our own little space here kinda, so we're gonna go ahead and get everything unpacked, get the tent set up. We'll kind of show you guys what we've got, but we're gonna get settled in real quick.
Who am I to say we tried our best? Who am I to say?
Alright guys, there we go. We got the Overlanding Systems rooftop tent. It is the Nomadic 4 Extended. Got it up. As you can see, it looks good on the truck. Plenty of space in there. Beth's in there getting the bedding and stuff took care of. Took about maybe 5 minutes, and that was my second time ever unfolding this thing. So I did forget to bring the stakes to tie this part down, but I don't think we're gonna have enough. I don't think there's gonna be any weather, so we should be all right, at least for this trip. Yeah, so now we're gonna dig into some of the stuff we brought. I'll kind of go through it, show you guys some stuff, and we're pretty hungry, so it'll be time to cook a meal here pretty soon. So let's check out everything we brought. Now we got everything tent-wise set up. You guys can kind of see how I've got stuff packed in here. Got the cooler with ice, drinks, and food in it. This tub is all camping gear, lights, anything camping associated. It's got the stove in it. It's got lanterns. Everything we need to go camping is in this one tub. I brought some of my own firewood. You can see back there, that is our little toilet we'll have to set up. I got a 5-gallon tub of gas in the back. And then just in case, I've got the Amazon Max Tracks. Those aren't actual Max Tracks, but they're a cheaper version. I've got my shovel rigged up on the side here with some quick fists. And on this side, I don't know if you can see it, but back here, I have a axe rigged up with some quick fists as well. So, yeah. So I'm gonna start unpacking some of this stuff, get everything situated. Once we get kind of everything out and figured out, we'll let you guys know what we're looking like, and I'll kind of take you through everything we do have. So let me get it all unpacked, and yeah, we're ready to start a fire, get ready to start cooking here pretty soon. So we'll see y'all. All right, so we've got the chairs set up. We've got some front runner foldable chairs. These things are really great for campsites because they fold up nice and compact, really easy to use. We've got our little privacy tent set up underneath the awning of our Overland Vehicle Systems tent. This thing's got our little bathroom in there. I'll show you guys that set up here in a minute. There is a bathhouse, but if I gotta wake up in the middle of the night, I'm not gonna want to walk a half a mile to go pee. So I've got that set up, so if we have to go to the bathroom, it's pretty quick, pretty reliable. It even flushes itself, so you can get rid of all the waste later on. Next though, we're gonna go through the tub. This thing, if you guys can see, come on in where you can check it out. I've just kind of got everything in there. We got a thermocell in here, which we're fixing to go ahead and
put up.
Fixing to fire this thing up. This works really well. I've used them camping here recently, and keeps the mosquitoes away super good.
And this does too. These bracelets.
So as soon as you turn the gas on, you just ignite it, and then you can kind of look down in the sight here and see if you've got any heat. So that's rocking. We'll be ready to go. We got some nice little wristbands and stickers here to keep the
mosquito wise.
Yeah, it keeps the mosquitoes away.
If we're like going out like to find some wood, like some little sticks.
So we'll go ahead and give Rocker one of these.
Yeah. And by the way, if you're going camping, always buy these.
Yep. So the little kids just put them on. They got like a citronella smell to them, so we stocked up on those.
And it smells like lemons, and that's what mosquitoes don't like.
Yep. We're next to the lake, so I expect there to be some bugs. Right now, it don't seem too bad. We got some little no-sees and stuff flying around, but I got some deep free for Rocker. We'll be sure to all spray down here shortly. I got a little candle here we can burn if that's not working. Just to give y'all a quick view though of some of the stuff we're fixing to set up. I got a tool bag here. I got practically anything I need: drills, wrenches, channel locks, pliers, all that stuff is in here just as a what-if situation. I got a little thing of drill bits and some accessories for the drills.
In a mug?
Yeah, we got some coffee mugs for in the morning.
Or like mugs for like the only thing we have that we can drink is water.
Yep.
But we have a cooler for like the waters.
Yep. Then this Amazon fan here, it's got a LED light built into it, and it's a fan as well. That's going to go inside the tent to have a little bit of airflow going on in there tomorrow or tonight while we're sleeping. Little thing puts out a lot of air, so got it on Amazon as I did most of this gear.
And got a lighter?
Got a lighter, of course.
You need a lighter for a fire pit.
Yeah. I got 4 of these little lanterns, LED lanterns. We'll be hanging those up tonight as it gets dark. A couple in the tent, a couple around, just so we have plenty of light. So I got 4 of those. Once again, these are all.
Got 4 of these.
Yeah, those are off Amazon too. So.
And and I do have my own spear.
Yep.
Rocker, you got an ant.
Ant crawling.
Yeah.
Here's the Coleman
Ant
grill.
crawled on my neck.
We're gonna fire that up here in just a minute and get us something to
And
eat.
we have me a flashlight.
Yeah, Riker got him a flashlight.
And I'll go ahead and
Some
put
more
this
bug
right
spray.
here.
Nothing worse than bugs all over you. Got some fire sticks to start the fire if we need to. And then we've got our bear spray, which I don't think we'll need that here, but you never know. There are some bears in our local area. Got the Stanley cook set. Has everything you need to cook pretty much any meal. In the morning you'll see this. It's our percolator. Make
Got
our
some
coffee.
soap.
We got some Dawn soap to do any kind of cleaning if we need to. Fireproof matches are down in here. I'm sorry, waterproof matches. If they were fireproof, that would be absolutely pointless. The waterproof matches. And then we've just got a couple tanks of propane here for the grill. So that's pretty much what we got. Beth kind of show you guys some of the stuff. But I got a few things in the car. We'll go through that here in a minute. But these are the items we have now. So we're going to go ahead and get everything set up, get it situated. And yeah, we'll be ready to start cooking a meal here in a minute. I think we're having tacos tonight. So let's see what we got in the cooler.
Yeah. And by the way, I have a joke.
Yeah. Here in the cooler, I've got some milk. I got some cereal in the truck. We've got bratwurst. We've got sandwich meat. We've got hamburgers.
We got eggs.
And then there's all kinds of drinks down in the bottom.
Yeah.
So this is a igloo cooler. We'll see how it does.
And by the way, if you have ice, you can.
Yeah, ice
I'll
is good.
eat it.
Yep. So anyhow, guys, that's what we got. We're gonna get everything situated, get everything set up, and we'll be ready to show you what a campfire meal looks like. So, see ya. All right, Riker wants to tell everybody a joke.
Okay, I have a good joke. I know there's a Dawn's soap, and we have an uncle that's named Dawn, Uncle Dawn, and that's kind of funny.
So what he's referencing to is this is Dawn soap, and he thinks it's the same as Uncle Don. So yeah, maybe Uncle Don will watch this. Tell him hey. Tell him hey.
Hey.
Oh, the things 6-year-olds come up with, you know what? Anyhow, I got a cooler full of food that's calling my name, and I got a Coleman stove that I haven't even tried yet, so we're gonna get going.
Ignoring all my promises. Who am I to say there's nothing left? Who am I to look down? Who am I to say you won the war? When all I did was fight so hard, I forgot what I was fighting for. Who am I to save us breaking down? Who am I?
What you got there? I've passed off the cooking duties to Beth here. What you got? We got some
Got me some tacos.
taco seasoning fixing to go in the meat. Look at that. That looks delicious. So she's gonna finish up that portion of it. I did all the hard part. But, you know. Anyhow, Yeah, so we're camped out at Greenlee Campgrounds. It's right off of Cherokee Lake. So let me see if I can give you guys a little bit of a view of the lake here. Might be able to darken up and see it. Anyways, the lake is right down there. Runs back. That's all lake over there. So yeah, we are super excited. First camping trip as a family, actually first camping trip we've ever been on. Like I said, we kind of was shooting for a remote site when we left today, but it probably worked out better. So far though, everything's working really well for us. We got the tent out. Riker's up in the top of it watching the iPad right now. We're gonna eat and then we're gonna adventure a little bit, get us a campfire going. Yeah, I'm stoked about eating those. Tacos is always good. I'm sure they'll be even better today. So anyhow, we appreciate you guys for watching so far. Be sure you stay tuned, see what we get into tonight. We'll go through some more gear, go through some more stuff, and just kind of give you guys an overall how we feel about it. Truck did well, especially with the tent on it and all the weight. Did well. I just need to upgrade suspension and tires so I can start doing some really remote and off-road stuff. That'll come in time, but right now we're just not ready for that. So yeah, we're gonna get some grub in our bellies. Haven't ate all day. I was so worried about trying to find a place and roads and just so worried about it all. I actually haven't ate at all today, like not even a single bite. So yeah, I've got to eat. You don't keep a figure like this by not eating. There we go, tacos. Campfire tacos. I forgot the Ortega.
Maybe someday I'll wait for it. Someday I'll look past all the reasons and wrong turns I took. Someday I'll fight for it better than I fought for you. Who are you to say you changed your mind? You've known it since the winter fell and you've just been biding your time. I won't ask no questions.
Alright, so we've had a pretty good evening here, first night out. Everything as far as gear wise come in to be pretty handy and worked out really well. We've got a nice fire going, done had s'mores, had supper. Some of my family, my mom and dad was out with my uncle and his family. They were out on his boat, out on the lake, and just absolutely gorgeous out here. I'm gonna try to get down there here in a minute and get some pictures of this this amazing sunset over the lake. But it's been a really good day. Probably just gonna kick back for a little bit till it starts to get dark, and we're gonna try out some of our lights and stuff that we've got. Put all the food inside the vehicle and lock it up tonight. And I think Riker's got some movies on his iPad, so we'll probably fall asleep to Shrek or something that he has on there.
I don't have any Shrek movies.
What movies do you got?
I got Nut Job. I got
Despicable Me.
and
Despicable Me and Nut Job.
and
Open Season.
Open Season.
So we've got plenty to choose from. So we'll probably watch a movie tonight, and yeah, we get settled in, and in the morning we'll let you guys know how it slept, how the tent was, the Overland Vehicle Systems tent. I got plenty of content coming as far as reviews and stuff on a lot of this equipment. Anything you guys are interested in, leave me a comment down below, and we'll try to do a dedicated video to it. Like I said, this is a first trip out, so trying to make sure, get the feel for everything, make sure everything's gonna work out. I think we may have overpacked a little bit, but it's better to have more than not enough, so I'm not too worried about that. We had plenty of room in the vehicle. We weren't cramped in there, so we could always get away with bringing that much if we wanted to. I may condense some stuff into tubs in the bed of the truck a little bit, but like I said, I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, it's just been really nice, especially having the other family stop by this evening. This is kind of why I wanted to start doing this. Gives us a chance, me and Beth, a chance to hang out together. We can come on some trips if Riker don't want to come, but gives us something to do with little man, especially for the next, 5 or 6, 7 years till he gets to where he don't like us no more. So this is a good opportunity. He'll always like us, he says, and I'm sure he will. But this gives us a good reason to get out here with him and get him outdoors, and yeah, that's what it's all about. So we're gonna settle in for the night. kind of hang out, listen to some tunes, drink some cold waters and good old Mountain Dews. And I'm gonna get down here and see if I can catch this sunset real quick. So y'all hang in there and we'll see y'all in the morning. I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but check out that sunset on the lake. Absolutely gorgeous. So far on the camping, Mommy, what's your thoughts?
It's very nice.
Stuff we got seems to be working pretty good, don't it? As long as the tent sleeps good.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's like super still air right now. A slight breeze would be good.
Yeah, or else we're gonna burn up.
Yeah, maybe our little tiny fan will be enough to stir some air for us.
We'll leave these open.
Yeah, we'll leave the windows open, leave the nets, keep the bugs out, but hopefully. Oh yeah. So all in all, pretty good so far, right? Other than Riker shining a light in your eyes.
Well, I did hear some owls, so we have to watch out for owls.
You heard some owls?
Yeah.
They won't bother you.
I was like this. Yeah, I heard it like this. Ooh, 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 ooh. When I was over there. What?
Listen to the cicadas.
Yeah. Check.
Pretty good flashlight you got, ain't it?
And by the way, I put rock in there, and my flashlight is weird sometimes.
Yep. Alright guys, it's bedtime. I'm gonna put a few logs on the fire to keep it burning tonight. Beth and Riker's already up in the tent watching a movie on the iPad. I got all the food put up. Got the chairs put out underneath the awning of the tent. Pretty much it. So I'm gonna get all the logs on the fire, crawl up in here and nestle in for the night. So appreciate y'all for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Give us a thumbs up. This is our first camping video. There's only more to come. They're only going to get better. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the morning and we'll cook some breakfast. Alright, well, we hit our first night in the tent. Make a few adjustments. I definitely need more pillows. I'm used to sleeping with like 4 or 5 pillows as opposed to 1. We need some bedding to put down over this mattress. It's a little bit sweaty and sticky, but put some sheets down over it. Be good to go on that. So we're gonna get up, make a little bit of breakfast, and start packing up. We got to be out of here by 11 o'clock. So get us something to eat, drink on our bellies, and yeah, we'll call it a day. So let's go fire up the Coleman stove and see what we can get cooking.
Did you bring my toothbrush? Mommy.
What?
Did you bring my toothbrush? If you blow a stick, it'll turn red and you see.
Yep, sweet.
I'm just gonna tell them something. What I done, kids should never do, and I'm a kid. Get a stick and put it in a fire pit. Never do that unless you're trying to get wood on fire, but an adult has to be outside watching you.
Who am I to say we tried our best? Who am I to say we kept ignoring all our promises? Who am I to say there's nothing left? Who am I to look down? Who am I to say you won the war? When all I did was fight so hard, I forgot what I was fighting for. Who am I to save us breaking down? Who am I to turn around? Maybe someday I'll wait for it. Someday I'll look past all the reasons and wrong turns I took. Someday I'll fight for it better than I fought for you. Who are you to say you changed your mind? You've known it since the winter fell and you've just been biding your time. I won't ask no questions, I'll back down. 'Cause I got time and I ain't wasting mine. Maybe someday I'll wait for it. Someday I'll look past all the reasons and wrong turns I took.
Now we got some bacon, eggs, toast, and some coffee here.
So far, my bacon is burnt so much I can't taste.
I burn it. Anyhow, yeah, this seems like a good place to go ahead and end it. We're gonna get breakfast done here, pack everything up, and yeah, big shout out to Overland Vehicle Systems on the rooftop tent. Did great last night. Truck held up well. All the gear we got seemed to work out pretty good. I'm sure we'll change and manipulate a little bit as we go, but I'll try to leave links down below in the description on all this stuff. Pretty much everything I got on Amazon. I think you can even get the rooftop tents on Amazon. Everything from the grill to the cookware, pretty much everything. I tried to stay as budget as I could, so I'll leave links on everything down below. If you're interested, go down there and check it out. It does help me out and help support the channel if you buy any of the products that I have linked. Also, I thought about doing a Patreon account. I've got one started, just not sure. It'd definitely help if I could get any kind of support to come out and do these trips, because it does cost money, and yeah, all the support would help. I hope you guys like this video. This is something that we're planning on doing quite a bit. Next weekend we're going to try to go to Rock Creek, because that looked like a really cool campground. And then once we get the truck a little more built up with tires and suspension and stuff, then we'll start doing a little more overlanding, and I'd like to eventually go out west and hit some of those trails up, but that's down the road for sure. So be sure to like, subscribe, share it for us. We would appreciate it. And without further ado, I'm going to enjoy this breakfast, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Someday I'll fight for it better than I fought for you. 'Cause I fought for you. Say we tried our best. Who am I to say we kept ignoring all our promises? Who am I to say there's nothing left? Who am I to look down? Maybe someday I'll wait for it. Someday I'll look past all the reasons and wrong turns I took. Someday I'll fight for